In the quiet town of Iku, tucked deep in the green heart of Nigeria's countryside, life moved at a gentle pace. People rose with the crowing of roosters and ended their days under the golden wash of kerosene lamps. It was the kind of place where everyone knew everyone, or thought they did. One morning, a stranger came to town, a woman named Mama Ijeoma. She was soft-spoken, with eyes that seemed to hold too many secrets for one lifetime. She rented a small mud house near the market square and hung a small wooden sign that read, Mama Ijeoma's Kitchen, Food for All. At first, people paid her no mind. The town already had food sellers. But when they tasted her food, that changed. Her jollof rice was smoky and rich, her egusi thick and fragrant, her beans soft and sweet as though cooked in heaven's own pot. And her prices, she sold almost for nothing. Sometimes, she even gave food away for free, saying with a smile, God provides, my child. Soon, people stopped buying elsewhere. Every afternoon, her little shop was filled with laughter, music, and the smell of magic. Men queued in the sun, children ran errands just to get her food, and women came to eat and chat. But something about Mama Ijeoma didn't add up. No one ever saw her cooking. The big iron pots she used were always clean in the morning, and yet by noon, steaming food filled them. She never bought firewood, never fetched water, and no one ever saw her in the market buying ingredients. Still, there was always food, fresh, hot, and plenty. One woman, Ngozi, began to grow uneasy. She sold vegetables just a few stores away and often wondered, how can someone give away food and never run out? Business had been bad for her since Mama Ijeoma came. Customers now preferred to buy ready-made food instead of raw ingredients. So one night, curiosity pushed Ngozi beyond reason. She decided to find out the truth. It was close to midnight. The moon hung low and pale, the kind that made every shadow look alive. Ngozi wrapped herself in a dark wrapper and crept through the narrow path leading behind Mama Ijeoma's house. From a small crack in the wall, she peered inside. What she saw froze her blood. Mama Ijeoma knelt before a large black pot, but it wasn't on fire. Instead, it glowed from within, casting strange light across the room. Around it were cowrie shells, calabashes filled with red liquid, and a mat covered in unfamiliar symbols. Mama Ijeoma was chanting softly in a language Ngozi didn't know. Then, as Ngozi watched in horror, something moved inside the pot, like a shadow twisting in smoke. And slowly, steaming plates of food began to appear beside her, one after another. Ngozi gasped, too loud. The chanting stopped. Mama Ijeoma turned, her eyes no longer soft, they burned bright red in the dark. Who's there? She hissed. Ngozi ran. Branches scratched her legs, stones cut her feet, but she didn't stop until she reached her home. The next morning, she told the elders what she saw. Some laughed it off, others looked fearful. But that day, Mama Ijeoma's shop did not open. By evening, a smell of burnt palm oil filled the air, drifting from her house. When the people went to check, they found it empty, no pots, no calabashes, no trace of the woman. Only a single wooden spoon lay on the floor, still warm. No one ever saw Mama Ijeoma again. Yet, for weeks after, the villagers swore they could still smell her cooking whenever the wind blew from the west, smoky jollof, pepper soup, and fried plantain floating through the air like a memory that refused to die. And some nights, they say, if you pass the old market square at midnight, you hear her soft voice whisper, God provides, my child.